can all see that, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Cool, cool. So super simple. When you guys have the dialer tab open, you're going to be on a phone call with somebody, actively talking to them. Doesn't get too much simpler than this. So you're going to go over just the basic quoting you can see in the script. Just how to go about pitching price and stuff, which we'll obviously go over later on this week. Let's say this client, for example, Mr. George, he's looking for $15,000 coverage. It'll have his state. State usually doesn't matter too much. There's the only one where it will ever matter is American Amicable. They go by Occidental Life in certain states. I think North Carolina and Michigan for some reason. What exactly that means, I don't know, but state's usually not a big deal. Let's just say for this sake of example, he's out of Ohio. His birthday, this will also be on the lead sheet. I just always like to double check with them before going ahead and put all this information in. Let's say November 30th, 1974. Height and weight, something you can also put in. This will affect prices as well. Let's say he is 180, and whether he uses nicotine or not. So we'll just say no for this one. And for health conditions, like I said in the script, you guys will probably have this memorized by the back of your hand by the end of this end of our training week. But it's just a quick questionnaire that we run them through. Okay, Mr. George, do you have any history of stroke, seizures, stents, or bypasses? Any heart attacks? What about any kidney disease, kidney issues at all? Cancers, diabetes, anything like that? Let's just say again, for the sake of this example, he's got COPD. And you'll see this is, for basically any health condition at all, everything pops up here. For this one, let's say COPD. It's a pretty common one. Date of his last treatment. If he doesn't know the exact date, it's okay, but at least usually try to get to around the last year or so. Let's say for 2018, date of diagnosis. Let's say that was 2011. If the prospect takes any inhalers for this condition, since it's changed in the past 2 years, it take 3 or more medications for lung or respiratory disorders. Nope. So basically, just run those questions. Geez, man, I cannot talk today. Basically, run those questions by him, and just hit quote. And you're going to get basically all of your carriers with the best rates showing up on top here. And that's it. So as soon as you get them pulled up, you just click e-app. You can also compare. So let's say maybe he wants to look at a couple other rates rather than that 15,000. You can type in, let's say we'll do 10,000 here and 20,000 here. So you can give him kind of a range of options, and this will all quote with the same carrier. So you can see 33, 48, 64. It's very simple. I definitely recommend insurance toolkits over the other option. I'll show you guys that one real quick. Let me see. Share screen.